Hey everybody, I'm hoping to make this one pretty short. So this is a stick that was picked up by my godson, and he really liked the shape of it. I think like this is really cool. So he wants me to fix it so it looks like a cane. So I'm just gonna sand it down a little bit. Got, I don't know if, yeah, you can see that really nasty crack right there. I think I'm gonna fill it with epoxy. So stay tuned. So I think what I'm gonna do here is, I think the palm sander is the way to go. I'm just gonna sand it down, get these points out, leave that natural, fill it with 5-minute epoxy. These here, I'm going to use the Dremel and groove this out a little wider so I can fit the epoxy in. Same with here and here. And I think that's the way I'm going to leave it. And for the handle, this is going to have to be epoxied for sure. But I got to clean it up, get the dirt out of it. Yeah. I don't even know if you saw what I was talking about. Yeah, I think so. Ooh, that ever raining? Holy smokes! Come check this out. Raining pretty good. Oof! Right out of my head. You soaked. Cooling up in my backyard. Okay, I'm gonna apologize in advance for the video quality. This is about the best area I can get for light, and so I'm gonna sand this down here and groove it right here because there's another crack, and there's one right there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so the rain has stopped pretty much. Still a little bit, but not bad. I'm going to change my tool on the Dremel to a finer tip and try to get into those grooves. So I changed the tip to a finer tip. I'm going to get into those grooves. So it looks like I'm pretty much down to the bottom of the crack. Just brush it out some. Yeah. So, see, pretty much to the bottom it looks like. Now I'm just going to get the palm sander and Sand this up a little bit, clean it up a little bit. I gotta clean this. I'm just gonna sand it down some, get rid of the dirt, and put some 5-minute epoxy in these. So I created a contraption to create the handle for the cane. So here we go. It's just a pop bottle. I'm going to put the lid on it, but it's just a pop bottle. I'm going to pour the resin in, and hopefully it runs back, and hopefully it doesn't take too much. I'd say that's pretty darn smashing. That looks pretty clear. Looks a little foggy on camera, but it looks pretty darn clear compared to what it was. So, if this works out, you don't have to use a torch, blow dryer, something that's got heat. I think that's what's doing it. So we'll check it out tomorrow, see how we're doing. Sorry everybody, it's been 3 days since I did some recording. I've been suffering with a headache the last 3 days. It's still there, but it's good enough that I could do a little bit of work today. So let's look at the resin and see how it turned out. So far it actually looks pretty good. It looks pretty clear. We'll see how it really turned out after we pull it out and cut into it. I think I just might sand it off. Just grab the sander and just sand it right off completely instead of fighting with it. Well, I'm gonna get the lighter sandpaper, and I left myself a little bit of room to sand this a little more round, but I need the room so that I can get it shinied up. stepped away from the natural color of the wood because I used 5-minute epoxy, and the 5-minute epoxy just wasn't setting up the way I wanted it to. So I sanded it down and I burned it in to make the epoxy hard, which I decided, you know what, I'm just going to continue, and I think it looks really nice. The cane for my godson, he asked me to fix it for him because he just found the stick laying around, and so I'll show you the finished product. I just wanted to make you a quick video. Now, that's just a stick that he picked up. You could do the same thing. It's not that hard. A little bit of resin. Let it sit. Bunch of sanding. I did the burn technique, so you don't have to do that. But you could do it. So, thank you for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you like the videos that I've done, please subscribe. It'll help me out a ton. And if you want to know what I'm doing, click the bell. The bell will let you know what I'm doing. And stay safe.